Hey everybody, it's Brian, and today I'll be giving you my full review of the Big Shoulder Devices white iPhone 4 conversion kit. Now they have two different kits that you can order. Well, actually, one of them's a do-it-yourself kit, like I was sent, and then they also have a mail-in service. The do-it-yourself kit includes the front panel, which includes the white glass, digitizer, and the retina display. It also includes the back. I'll show you all of this in a minute up close. The back also has the the flash diffuser, which is nice. They also give you the white home button, and it's on its own home button ribbon cable, so you could just completely swap out the black one for the white one easily. Then you also get the white 30-pin dock connector as well as the white headphone jack. And the do-it-yourself kit retails for, well, it's on sale on their website over at bigshoulderdevices.com. It's $150, which is much cheaper than any other website I've ever seen. So if you're interested in a white conversion kit, I think you should act now. And they also have the mail-in kit, which is $229. So if you don't feel comfortable doing it yourself, if you would just like to have it done by a professional, then you could definitely do so. That's $229. And they also have a 90-day return policy. So if there's something wrong, you could go ahead and send your old part to them and they'll send you the new one. But make sure you go to their website and read their 90-day return policy. And also, if you go to bigshoulderdevices.com, on their homepage will be a little banner, and they're actually doing a giveaway of an iPhone 4 that's already completely converted to a white one. So all you have to do to enter the giveaway, which ends on April the 1st, 2011, that's actually when they're going to pick the winner. All you have to do is go subscribe to their email newsletter and you'll automatically be entered. They don't sell your email address like some sites do, just your email is safe with them. So here I am on my third conversion service. This one was done courtesy of bigshoulderdevices.com. And I have to say that out of all the websites I've tried and all the ones that I've seen, I think Big Shoulder Devices is the way to go. Because the parts, right when I got the parts, the quality just seemed much higher than the rest because they just look like they were professionally made, they weren't sloppy. So the parts that I got from Big Shoulder Devices were just really, really nice. Now, right now on your screen you should be seeing sort of a slideshow of what the parts look like, both the front and the back in different angles. I really do like the parts that they sent, especially I really liked how they sent the home button that was already attached to the little home button ribbon cable. I thought that was a good idea because those are sometimes difficult to change, and if you rip it, then your home button will not be working. And they also gave you the tools that you need. They gave you a little suction cup for pulling the front panel off of your phone, of the stainless steel frame. They also send you a little guitar pick so you could actually pry the front panel off of the frame. So I'm going to move all that stuff out of the way. They don't give you this microfiber. This is the one that came with my iPad's official iPad case. So here we are. Here's my white iPhone 4. I swapped out all of the parts myself. Everything went smoothly. Everything worked on the first attempt, and it took about 20 minutes. But that's because about half of my screws are missing inside of the phone due to the other companies. So that made the installation a lot quicker. So here's the front. You can see it looks really, really nice. I tried to clean off my fingerprints, but oh well. Here is the back. The back looks really nice. When I first received the parts, I compared the shade of white from the parts I already had with these, and these are much whiter. Like the shade of white of these parts are just much whiter than anything else I've seen so far. And it just looks really, really slick. You can see that the back has the flash diffuser right there. And there is the camera lens. Here is the information at the bottom. And of course they gave you the white dock connector. There it is right there. And they also give you the white headphone jack connector. You can sort of see it right there. It's a little bit difficult. And here is another closer look at the front. Now I do have a few small complaints with this kit. They're really small. They're not really a big deal. They shouldn't affect most people. I'll get to those in a minute. But so far, I've been using these parts for about 5 days, I'm gonna say, and I haven't ran into any problems with the iPhone 4 White kit. I ran into problems within a couple of days, but so far these are working fine. You can see that this is a retina display, IPS, because you get the good viewing angles. It looks really nice. All retina displays, you can't fake retina displays. Only one company makes them, and you can't get counterfeits. So every retina display that you see from any conversion service will be an actual Apple display. So here is another close-up of it. The touchscreen works just fine. The cameras also work fine. Let me go ahead and show that to you guys as well. Here is the back, no issues there. Here's the front-facing camera, no problems there. So, that's working fine as well. Home button is nice and clicky. It's a lot clickier than it was before, but that's because it's on a new home button ribbon cable, and it actually restores some of the click. But like I mentioned, the digitizer works perfectly. This is a test. You can see that it works just fine, even though I spelled a bunch wrong. But that's because I'm actually looking through the LCD screen on my camera instead of actually on my phone. Overall, I think that this is the best kit that you can get on the internet. Once again, the quality of the parts is just way above anything else that's available. So I don't know if they're getting it from a different supplier or what, but these are very, very nice. I really do like these parts compared to anything else I've received. But on to the couple of problems that I had. Once again, these are small problems. Most people probably will either be fine with them, or they will apply the fix that I will also mention in a second. But my first issue was with the proximity sensor. Now, I immediately noticed that the holes at the top of the phone were quite a bit smaller than on the other parts I've received. And because of this, the proximity sensor did not work. So if I were to make a call, put the phone up to my face, or if I just cover this area, the screen will stay on. The ambient light sensor worked fine. Oops. So an easy fix to this is to just take the front panel off again, but for me it was easy because it takes like 2 minutes to take this thing apart, and I took a little, like a staple that's not actually stapled to anything yet. I just took one of those off, and I sort of scraped some of the white coloring off of the top there. You can see some of the lines that I made, and just a little bit will be enough to actually get the proximity sensor to work. So that little fix was able to get this to work. I did contact Big Shoulder Devices, and they say that there were a few of their customers who did experience this in the past, and they were gladly able to exchange the part for a new one. So if you run into this problem, and if you don't want to take it apart to fix it, or if you just want to get a new one, then you could quickly ship the part to them, and they'll send you a new one at no questions asked. The second problem I had, once again, it's very small. It doesn't make the phone inoperable whatsoever, but it's sort of with the home button. Because I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Yeah, you should be able to. You can see that this little part here, you can see it through the glass. Right now on your screen you should be seeing an actual close-up image of it, but the home button works fine. It's still perfectly clickable. It's really nice and clicky. You just sort of see that little cutoff area on the home button, so it's a little disappointing, but it's not a big deal whatsoever. And if this bothers you, then you can just send it back to them, and they'll send you a new one, no questions asked. So overall, I really do think that this is the best iPhone 4 conversion, the white iPhone 4 conversion kit that you can find. It's $150. It's the cheapest one out there. Also, the vibration switch works fine. Actually, for the headphone jack, a lot of you probably don't know this, but the volume up and down and the silent switch is hooked to the headphone jack cable. So you have to be really careful when installing that yourself, because if you rip it, you'll be without your volume buttons or your silent switch. Everything else works fine on the phone. Speaker, the microphone works, noise cancellation microphone works, the headphone jack works just fine. Buttons obviously work. But yeah, Big Shoulder Devices. I really think that if you're in the market for a white iPhone 4 conversion kit, these guys are the way to go. Not only are they the cheapest, but their parts seem to be of the highest quality. Now I have been only using these parts for about 5 days, but I can already tell that I think that these are going to last quite a long time. So if you don't have enough money or something, you could always enter their giveaway over at bigshoulderdevices.com. I'll put a direct link to their website down below in the description. And that is about it. If I run into any problems, which I actually don't think I will, I'll definitely do an update video. But I'd like to thank Big Shoulder Devices for sending the kit out for review. I really do appreciate it, and so far these are by far the best parts I've received for the white iPhone 4 conversion kit. And once again, it's also the cheapest, $150. You're not going to find that deal anywhere else on the internet. So that's about it. You can leave any of your questions down below in the comments area. But that's it. You could always follow me on Twitter over at twitter.com/bsweet. I also have a couple of new YouTube channels that you can go ahead and subscribe to. One of them is Jailbreak Zone. That's where I'll be posting all of my jailbreak related videos. And another new channel I have is called Tech Perspectives, where I usually actually get in front of the camera and give you guys my opinions on certain aspects of technology. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.